Man, it's been a long day. We're over here at George Washington National Forest, overlanding the Virginia Adventure Trail. Had several people ask me some questions here recently, and I think they're actually really good questions because this is one that I haven't got asked yet. You know, those that are over 50 years old and wanting to get an overland, is it for you? I would have to say go for it. We're over the 50 crowd. We're empty nesters. That's our channel. We're empty nesters overlanding. And it has been awesome for us. The off-roading world has been just great. You meet so many good people, so many like-minded people. It's just a matter of getting plugged in with the right organization or right club. I'd have to recommend like Southern Four-Wheel Drive Association. I'm kind of partial. Kristie and I are heavily involved with Southern, but you know, you can find local clubs to you that are experienced, and you can get out and enjoy the national forests like we're in tonight. We're remote. I mean, there's nothing or no one around tonight. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous back here. It's relaxing. This is where we come to get away and just unwind and enjoy life. We work hard most of our life. We raise our families, and you know, it's, some people want to call it midlife crisis. I don't think it's really that. You know, I think this is more of, you know, just feeling alive. You know, there's nothing better, especially for men, than getting out in the woods with a fire going and just surviving and getting out and soaking up nature. You know, it's absolutely just part of our DNA, you know, being out here, unplugging and getting involved and soaking it up. So guys, if you're over 50 and you want to get involved in overlanding and off-roading, this is the time, guys. As long as you are physically able, and by physically able, I mean, it would be best if you could be able to walk and climb and hike, especially up and down trails and to scout different areas out. And just make sure you're healthy enough. You know, you don't have an underlying condition that's going to cause a major catastrophe or a major problem while you're out. Obviously, if you haven't seen a doctor or you haven't done that, definitely go get checked out and make sure you're healthy enough. We all in our head, we're too daggone stubborn. Well, that's fine sometimes, but we also need to make sure that we're safe and healthy. We can get in and out without any problems. Too, you can check out some of our other videos. We have 3 different videos that we've done. The one is basically what you need to start car camping. Check out that. We cover the 3 basics. One is making sure you have a shelter, tent, rooftop tent, camper, whatever the situation may be. 2, food, making sure you're able to cook and provide food for yourself while you're out and about. And 3, water. And I'm going to add a 4th one to that, and it's making sure you have a vehicle that is comparable enough to be able to do the type of terrain and go the kind of places that you want to go. That is the hardest question for most people to answer and ask.
You need a dog.
And Kristie says we need a dog. Everybody needs a dog. You know, we love our dogs and they travel the world with us. So, but yeah, as far as the vehicles and stuff, make sure it's plenty enough, capable enough to be able to do the terrain and do what you're planning on doing. And that's a moving target. I'll be honest with you, we're straight up front. You know, when we first started getting into this, you know, we went from full-size trucks doing this type of stuff. We scaled back to ATVs and dirt bikes with our kids when our kids were little. And now we're back to full size. But I know people that are in Subarus doing this, you know, Blazers, Explorers, Excursions, Suburbans, full size Dodge trucks, full size Ford, Chevy, pick your flavor. You know, it's as long as it's capable enough to off-road and do what you want to do. You don't have to do hardcore wheeling or anything like that, like you've seen on some of these videos. A lot of these Forest Service roads that you get onto, that you can typically run with, heck, a Subaru Outback, if you will, or something along that lines, a stock Blazer. You don't have to have a big, massive, jacked up Jeep or truck or Toyota or pick your flavor like we got. You know, I'm set up, we run a lot of harder stuff as well, up to Class 7 trails. That's why we're built the way that we are. No more, no less. We're typically, for overlanding and what we're doing, we're so far overkilled as far as our build, it's unbelievable. But I'm just using that for an example for you guys to be able to think through the process on what do I need, what'll work, and how you can get out here and start enjoying, you know, our national treasures like where we're at here now. We're in George Washington National Forest here tonight in Virginia. It is absolutely beautiful. You know, it has been an outstanding day. We can't ask for better weather. There's a slight breeze blowing. The temperatures are great, and there's no better time to be out here enjoying our national forest and enjoying life. So, guys, I hope this helps you. And if you're interested, if you have questions, ask. I'll be more than happy to help. Kristie, sorry, I've got a little tail. Kristie and I will be more than happy to help. And if you want to look at different areas, you know, we've wheeled all over this country, and we're expanding on. So we're expanding out further and further and further. So we're doing a lot of different stuff. So if you got any questions, let me know, and we'll be more than happy to help.